Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry. In the last episode, we just started this humble little town or humble little island, and we are, kind of making our way through the instructions, which I do appreciate. This game can be pretty overwhelming with so much different things happening. Let's have a bit of a look. Oh, we're starting to build up our dumping stuff over here. So that's good. That's good to see. Oh, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. I didn't want to necessarily build all of these things, right? So pausing is not quite what we're after. What we're into here is we want some iron ore to be flowing into this area, and we're not necessarily going to truck scan export. Definitely. Well, we'll leave it there. This one will be dirt, I think. So let's do the dirt in there for the time being. So hopefully as it runs through here, it'll be sorted. Do we need to reject single product loads? I guess that makes it go a little quicker. So we're getting a load to come in here. It's going to run through there, and it's pushing dirt straight through this area. Now, what I think we'll need with the dirt is we'll need trucks we'll basically want trucks to keep this empty, right? So go and dump the dirt up there, and the dirt is what we're going to use to get up to this kind of general level up here. Let's collect this reward. We've got some more stuff coming in. Want to keep an eye on all of these various items to make sure we're not running too low on it. So coal is the next big thing, but we'll get there. We've got some new refugees coming in. They're bringing some more stuff for us. And now we've got basic concrete, which is also a place where we can actually get some rainwater. Now, what I do think, we don't necessarily need a rainwater capture device right over here. So we might leave this be for the time being. Concrete slabs are, I think, still okay. We've got a lot of them. So maybe we'll leave that be for the time being. In the blast furnace, apparently I should be setting another recipe here. So let's add the recipe where we can also use iron ore to run that as a secondary one. So if you've got iron ore, we can basically make do with that also. Now, what we're missing here is a storage where we can actually output some of this stuff. So grab me a unit storage. I'm kind of thinking, like, if we did this, what do we need here? Wow, this is full of wood, ready to go. Coal is basically available all the time. Now I'm kind of, but we can't do any more than that. So anyway, what I'm thinking is we need something here, and I'm guessing if we do that, right, and we say this is gonna be iron, right? So this can be iron, and then that can fill up this guy fairly quickly to be able to do the other things. Oh, we do need this as well for those items. Interesting. And how is this looking? That's looking pretty good, to be honest. So let's just get it. Let's just keep it simple for the time being. We need to process some iron ore, and we need to do some basic diesel research, which is underway. And then we need to stockpile some products. Build another assembly one to produce construction parts. Okay. Build unit storage and assign it iron. Build unit storage and assign it construction parts. So I guess that's kind of what we're busy doing over here. So this guy is busy doing a ton of different things, and it's currently kind of output full of those items. So can we, let me just have a look. If I said another assembly, right? So if we said assembly over here, can't actually make the other assembly work. So presumably we would want to do a little something like maybe that, and actually get an extra storage here for wood. Actually, that's not bad. So let's do that. Let's do another wood storage here. we want to clear out a lot more of that. We're getting this guy to come in there. That should be fine. We'll get a belt in there when we can. This guy will have the recipe for... Oh, we're missing... Anyway, this guy will have the recipe for assembly of these parts. This one will probably leave that one out if we set some recipes here. I don't think we're doing any of these just yet. So let's just clear out that one for the time being. And we'll keep going with those. This is... Oh, hang on. No. This is the other way around. I want... please set this... this is the recipe and that one to be taken. Yeah, there we go. So that should work. Okay. So that gives us a few things. We need a storage for construction parts, which I can guess could go straight in here, right? This one is what? This is not construction parts. So why is it saying, oh, construction parts is going in? No, can't. So why is what is the output full of? It's output is full of this, right? Mechanical parts. Or is there other items in here? Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. All kinds of stuff is busy being built, but I'm happy to see all of this green, which means we are producing more than we're actually using, which is a good thing, a very good thing. Food is holding nicely. Population is with housing is good. We've got people coming in as refugees. We do need to do a bit of research to be able to fix this and send the boat out. Basic diesel is ready to go. So I guess that is another thing that we need to have a look at straight away. Health and pollution. We do need to keep an eye on the whole health situation, but I don't think it's a big deal just yet. So if I pop in here, air pollution, vehicle pollution. Yeah, so that's starting to take a bit of a toll. We don't have any real impacts on health just yet. Do we have... If I look at this guy, that's just generating waste, right? So if we if we wanted to grab a pipe, right? I don't think we have any other... It's just standard waste collection. So don't have any sewage treatment or anything happening just yet. Now, diesel... Let's have a quick look at diesel. So we've got a oil pump, which will get us oil out of the ground. And then we've got a basic diesel distiller and a liquid dump, I think, that we need. Yeah, so if we're doing basic diesel, we need coal and oil. That'll generate diesel plus some wastewater plus some exhaust, which is not ideal. But so we'll need some of all of this. So this is doing 20. That one needs about 60. So this is interesting. So do we need about 3 of these to run this one? Well, at the rate. So let's start off with this, right? So we'll provide ourselves with a couple of these guys, right? If we do, so we're not going to run like massive amounts of them, right? So let's start it off over here. We'll flip it around. That's not what I wanted to do. Go back. Try that again. Flip it around. No, that's not the one. Flip it around again. Rotate it. That's the one. So if we did hold shift, we did that, and that, and then we flip it around. And we did this. I'm not going to build all of them, by the way, and all of that. So now come in here and say, how do I pause the construction? Here it is. Pause the construction altogether. Cancel the construction. Pause. So what does this mean? If I say cancel construction, yeah, it demolishes it. So I guess flip it around, squeeze it in there. We're going to pause construction on all of these. And we're maybe just going to make a start with one of them, okay? Similarly, we will then build a diesel distiller, which needs what? It needs coal, plus it needs some of this diesel stuff. But I'd rather we also include a bit of a buffer, right? So do we have a storage? Yeah. So let's start off with a storage here, right? So that's kind of the plan. So we'll do this, right? That gives us that starting point here. And then we'll go and grab ourselves the diesel. It'll go in. Well, that's just going to be crude. So that we could take the crude directly, or we can leave ourselves a little bit of room. So let's do that. I'm going to be okay with that. So that there's room to get some crude out of here if, for instance, we do need ourselves a little bit more. And then we'll have to, kind of get some stuff going on here. For now, I guess doing this gives us the opportunity to tie something else in here. So let's do that. We'll just do that. That gives us the ability to tie something else in there at some point. At the same time, we're going to want to do another storage of kind of diesel right here. I'm going to do that. We're going to tie that in there. And then we want to also do the dump, right? So we're going to do a liquid dump all the way kind of over here. And the guys are not doing what I'm asking them to do. So let's just quickly clear these things here. So let's trim these out. So come and sort out the rest of this, please. Okay. So we'll make a start on that, and then we'll start to bring some, we'll start to bring the pipe over this way. That'll give us a little bit to go on. Yeah, start clearing that out for us straight away. Okay, excellent. So things are moving along. We're starting to see the logistic network getting a little bit more busy. Got some more refugees bringing some more stuff. Thank you. And are these guys filling up at all? Slowly. What are you using? So you're using a few things there. Your output is full at the moment, so I guess that's okay. Anyway, that is being produced, so we can build some stuff all together, right? That is fine. All of this is slowly being built. That should. I mean, we're guessing. Yeah. We're missing all of those items, right? That's basically what's happening here. This guy is. We're full up on this stuff, right? We're full up on that stuff. So that's basically what's happening. We don't really need any more of this. So presumably, what we can do is let's actually just add the other recipe in here as well, right? And we'll move that one to the top. Yeah, okay. So at least we can move things through a little bit quicker, I think. Yes, there we go. We are processing some iron ore. We've got some basic diesel. We've got that moving already. So all of that is coming along, and I'm guessing we are mining iron ore straight away. So that is coming out over here. We've got that pretty full already. And let's have a look at how our dump is doing. It's growing, but slowly. Growing, but slowly. We want to make sure we're clearing out all of this wood stuff over here. So this is filling up with crude oil, which is a good thing. I like that. And we should have all of these filling up, right? Why are they empty? What are you waiting for? Are we out of diesel? We're not out of diesel, right? The construction parts is the biggest issue. More stuff. Thank you very much. Do we slow down people? Or we're kind of okay? What's happening with health? So health is going down a little bit due to air pollution, which is a thing that we want to keep a bit of an eye on for the time being, or we want to improve health as quickly as we can, basically. Now, I'm kind of tempted to build another research lab. Tree harvester has no trees to harvest. I like that. So let's now we can go ahead and designate a little slither of trees over here, and then we can move on and quickly slither out that section there. So go and clear that out for the time being. We've got diesel production, which is telling us how to do it. Yeah, that doesn't seem too crazy. It's basically saying we can do a storage and then we can move it by vehicle. But I guess what we'd rather do is build up a pipeline. So that we've got 262 iron. Let's just have a quick look. If we look at pipes, pipes takes, oh no, pipes takes like some serious material to build. Let's have a look. If we were to go, I just want to have a quick look. So we've got it paused, right? So if we did this, right? How much does this take? 10 construction parts to do that. But at the I'm just worried that we potentially, I mean, the construction parts is a problem. I mean, it is a bit of a slow burn for us at the moment. But the amount of trucks that may be required here could be a bit of an issue. So if we were to then say, can the guys go around? It feels like a long way to do that. So maybe what we'll do, we'll go up to, say, about there, right? That'll, okay, and then we'll, go up for a little bit. Something like that. I think that is reasonable. Then we go back down. And let's just find that there. Okay, so this gives us a pass through right here, which I kind of like the idea of. Okay, we'll leave that be. I'm not going to build it straight away. Let's pause it for now. It's 39, so we'll pause it for the time being. We'll come back to it, and that'll kind of hopefully help us out. There's still plenty of stuff that needs to be built, so let's leave that be for the time being. Now, what I was wondering about is, do we do a little bit more on the research? What does this actually cost us to run? It takes 25 Unity, which we do have the ability to add a little bit more Unity to the mix there. So I guess what I'd like to do is build another one over here so that we can do research a little bit quicker. Liquid dump has no recipe selected, so let's select a recipe and say, well, at the moment we're just going to go ahead and dump our waste material into here. For the time being, we can have a few of these guys, a few loads of the liquid dump by truck until such time as we can go ahead and build it. Did we want to get this high for a little bit more? So I don't know. I guess this is okay for now. We might just delete the whole thing later in the future. Anyway, so it's kind of okay, I think. We're clearing out a few different things. We're processing some iron ore, store construction parts. Yeah, we would love to store some more, but for the time being, it's a little bit of a challenge. Well, we're creating it fairly quickly. Are we running at full tilt? I guess we are. We've got full iron ore here, and we are still bringing in some other stuff as well. Can we do iron scrap? We can, in fact, do iron scrap. How much iron scrap do we have? Not a lot. And over here? Yeah, there's still a fair bit, actually. I wouldn't mind clearing that out first. But anyway. Oil pump on an oil deposit. Oh, they want 2. Why 2? Well, anyway, we've got diesel. Diesel is full. Anyway, we can... Anyway, let's just see, get a few more construction parts in place before we go ahead and do that. How many do we need here? 39. Not too bad. It's not too bad. We do need to mine some coal at some point instead of just burning through some stuff. Got some new refugees. Bringing in some more stuff. Thank you. We're stockpiling products, and I didn't even check what the reward was there. Good. Pause the beacon to reduce the rate of inbound refugees. I guess that's what I would like to do. We'll pause that for now. Didn't give me a reward, as you can imagine. Now we can start to repair the dock. Let's have a look. What does this actually look like? We We need to stockpile a bit more before we go nuts with that. I guess for the time being, this is might be a little bit of overkill. I guess we'll leave it be for the time being. Got copper refinement going. So we're not quite ready to do that yet. They would like us to build an extra one here. So let's maybe go ahead and unpause this one, get that one built. And so we can collect whatever this one is giving us. Excellent. Okay. I guess that's okay because we've got diesel ready to go. Everybody's got their diesel. These guys are pretty close. So I think we probably have a forward diesel fuel station, something over here somewhere, so that can be used between these two guys. The harvester has no trees. I love it. Now let's move on and harvest a little bit more kind of over here, right? Please harvest all of this if you can. Okay, go nuts and go and harvest all of those. Got a reward over here, some more concrete and some more parts, which is great. I'm still contemplating whether we need to use this over here or not. I think we're full on diesel more than anything else. So diesel is okay. We're all good there. Now, do we need to build a couple of extra? Give me a couple more of these guys. I think that's going to be okay. We've got still some parts available. And I guess the next thing we need to do is start having a bit of a look over here and kind of repair the ship, right? Disable truck import for the new diesel storage. Okay. No imports. Cannot import cargo. Okay, fine. We've got synthetic rubber. That's an option now. And we're still doing that. And here we have received some cement. Nice. Okay, we are going to repair the shipyard now. Good. So we'll finish that one off. And we're still processing over here. Now we need to fill the ship with diesel. Which, how does that actually work? Diesel is going over there. So we want to fuel for the ship. So we want to make sure that it's fuel. Okay. So that will fill this guy up straight away, right? We are seeing the fuel coming this way. Okay, so that's good. So bring that in for us. Oh, it's interesting. It had diesel in here already. Okay, well, that's fine. That should be filled up, right? Load the crew. Load the crew, please. And now we're ready to go. Explore the first place on the world map. So let's pop off over in this direction. Got some... what is this? Is this the range? Yeah, 35 days. It's got the crew, and it's doing its thing. It shouldn't be paused. Yeah, there it goes. Going out. The ship is on the way. We're still processing iron ore, right? We're still mainly doing the scrap, which is okay. I mean, we want to get rid of the scrap as quickly, well, at some point. Some potatoes and stuff over here. How are we doing? We've still got plenty of workers available. Diesel is ready to go. So all of that's pretty good. Now, what is happening next? So construction parts 2 is starting to happen. We've got a kiln. We need to be able to mine a bit more. So let's actually grab another one of these guys and 2 more of these guys, and then we need to start mining over here. Location has been explored. Show me straight away. We have found some stuff. Okay. Can we move on to there, please? Let's explore over there. Okay. Now, over here, we want to build another mining tower, I believe. Right? Mining tower. Okay, so mining tower, we'll park it like right there, right? And then here we want to start mining out some of this stuff. So if we say a mining designation, okay, so we want to be doing a little bit of this, right? Well, at the very least, we want to make sure we're we're flattening this out. Now we're entering combat, which is battle in progress, and we're losing. Okay, so that is poor. Can we go here instead, or are we just running tail between the legs straight back home and wasting our diesel? Anyway, collect the reward. Yeah, that's some more stuff. And now we've got none of that, and we've got some construction 2 underway that we can have a look at. Okay, the mining control tower is done. We need to assign a little bit over here. Do we? Oh, hang on. Over here, I thought. Okay, this guy. Tree harvester has no truck. Why does it not have a truck assigned to it? It had. I'm sure it had a truck assigned to it. Something must have gone wrong somewhere. This guy on control tower sends the vehicle to the vehicle depot to be scrapped for parts, recover. Okay, that's fine. And mining priority. Here we want a mining priority on iron ore, please, because that's kind of your job here, right? Similarly, we're going to want to. Do we have another guy available or not quite yet? We should. What are we saying? What has happened? I thought we built. Did we not build another guy? I am. Yeah. What is this? We built a tree harvester. Yes, we built a tree harvester. Okay, let's fix that, shall we? And that's why there's a tree harvester that's got nothing assigned to it. This guy's got nothing. This guy has something assigned to it. Okay, fine. Well, we'll start moving things a little bit quicker now. Anyway, that's okay. We want to clear this out. So yeah, that was a bit of a mistake on my part, but I think we're getting there. Okay, our ship should be coming back in. We're spending these items now, and we do need to start looking at these secondary parts. So let's have a quick look. If we go here, we can upgrade. Okay, let's have a quick look. If we said, we don't have. So we need these guys and these guys to. Okay, so let's build another assembly guy here. Okay, we'll tie it in like so, right? And then we'll set the recipe as this, right? So at least now we're going to start creating a little bit more of those. We'll give them a unit storage, and we'll do this as construction parts number 2. So at least we're starting to get there. Now, at the moment, I'm still not convinced we need this. We're going so slowly on this that I'm not convinced we need this just yet. So what I'll do, we'll just leave it as is. So this should be going pretty quickly, and Unity is looking pretty good now, which I don't quite understand why. Why is Unity now looking so good? Food? That's interesting. Oh, food is dropping a little. We need to be a little bit more mindful of that. Okay, we've got nothing after conveyor belts, which is a good next step for us, right? That's definitely something that I'm after. What is then next? Terrain leveling, fuel stations. Do we come back over here for some of these things? Tools? I'm not sure. Crop rotation is something, I think. Irrigation is something as well for the secondary farms. Groundwater pumps, all good ideas. We don't need any of those just yet. Advanced concrete. Maybe advanced concrete before we build even other concrete, and then reset lab 1. So I guess there's a few things we need to fill in here. Tree planting is of interest, but maybe not immediately. So I guess we want groundwater pumps. We want probably irrigated farms and crop rotation. And actually, let's remove from queue. Let's remove these guys quickly. And what we'll do first is we'll do transport. And I don't think we need the smart conveyor routing just yet, but we do potentially need balancing. Do we need balancing? We're miles away from, advanced logistics. Settlement water is of interest as well. Housing too. No, let's go back. We'll get groundwater. We'll get irrigated farms, and we'll get crop rotation. Oh, we don't even have irrigation ready yet. And then maybe fuel stations. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a few more things up and running in there. We are slowly moving things through here, and we are burning up wood so that we can create coal from it. And now we should start seeing coal ready to go. So let's assign over here one of these guys, two of these guys, and this guy can also. It's got some unsorted stuff in here because that's all full. Okay. So this'll back up basically, right? So what is this going to say? If enabled, you will be notified when this product blocks the output. So please make sure that we've got that notification. So ore sorting plant blocked due to full output. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, when we get our conveyors, I think we'll start moving the stuff in here. What is going on over here? So this is not. Oh, so we're all filled up. Okay. We need to do a little bit more, and this is starting to back up a bit as well. This is growing. Okay. What are we? Just have a quick look here. So these things are moving pretty quickly. We need to build way more of this stuff. Okay. So now that we're starting to get this in place, right? Can we maybe just do an upgrade over here? Let's have a quick look. So if we go and say assembly, sorry, not that. If we go assembly number 2, what does assembly number 2 cost us to build? 30. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I thought we could upgrade. Can we not upgrade it? We can. Okay, so as soon as you're ready to go, as soon as we've got a few more, we'll upgrade it, and then hopefully this will burn through stuff a lot quicker, right? So keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep pushing through on this. Want to keep an eye on these items. Make sure that we've got everything ready to go. All of these things are dropping down a little bit. We're producing. Oh, we need to start having just have a bit of a look at the concrete, right? The concrete is still there. So let's just keep moving. I think we need another one of these guys as well because we're starting to back up things a little bit over here. Can we? I'm kind of tempted to just run it straight down here. Okay, so let's try. We are making. Okay, so let's do that. So let's say a blast furnace, please. No, let's start setting things up a little bit. Conveyor belt. Let's wait for conveyor belts and then we'll do that. Because now we want to start building something that's a little bit more resilient. And potentially looking at kind of taking this apart a little bit as well and start doing that. And I'll be doing that multiple times throughout the series, throughout the episodes, multiple times. Yeah, we've got nowhere to go on a lot of these things. Pickup has no compatible sorting plant for mixed cargo. Really? It's interesting. I'll have a quick look at that now. This is fully loaded with everything it needs, so that's fine. So this guy is complaining that it can't take anything anywhere. And I guess the reason is it's full of iron ore. Reject single product loads, please. Just the single product load should go straight to where it's kind of necessary. So this one needs to be, I guess this one now. Oh, I guess the reason is this one now needs to be coal, right? And coal can go in here, right? So I guess that fixes it. Yeah. It's fixing it. So that's interesting. Okay, so it's going to dump that stuff in there anyway. It's going to run straight through and fill this thing up as well. Okay, that's fine. Excellent. That's good. That's very good. Finish off this conveyor belt over here so we can have a quick look at something. We're very close to being able to do a bit of an upgrade over here. I'm keen on supporting that. If I take the overlay very quickly, yeah, I think we could flatten out this area a little bit more. We've got, what do we have? Something gave us a message here. All sorting plant, all sorting, yeah, that's fine. Oh, it was the conveyor belts one. Done. Okay, conveyor belts are done. Now, I think the plan here will be, let's do a couple of blast furnaces, right? So it'll start running straight from there and give us 24. And then the metal caster takes 12. So 2 of these guys. So I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking we'll go with, and let's flip. No. Sorry, that's the wrong one. I keep pressing the wrong button here. So let's go with that again. So if we go blast furnace, flip it around, rotate it a little bit. Okay. So I think we want one here, and then we'll flip it around again and rotate it. And we'll do one there. Okay, so that gives us 2. We will need a bit of a smokestack kind of. Shall we do the smokestack over there? Apparently not. So let's cancel that one. So let's do that, and what we'll do is we'll do that. Perfect. So we've got the smokestack going. We've got slag coming out of here. Oh, how much does this thing cost? 10 parts. So that's okay. Got the slag coming out of here, which kind of wondering if that's probably better for us to put those 2 together. But anyway, that's okay. We'll leave that be. And then what we want to do is gonna like four metal casters, right? So let's flip them around, rotate them. I'm kind of interested in running it into this broad direction. So we'll probably, well, we don't necessarily need to. We'll start it over here, right? I'm kind of, actually, maybe it should be this. So that, like that. Oh, and I should have just held that in there. And then we can flip this one around, rotate that. And, oh, yeah, that's not going to work. It's, and if we flip it and we rotate it, yeah, that's not going to work. So if we did that, it's just, yeah, that's not going to work. I'd rather we just do, well, maybe this is fine. Maybe what we do, let's just do this and find a way. Yeah, okay, so let's do that one there, that one there, that one there, and this one here, right? So there we go. It's not got a lot there. And then on this side, all we do is we do this and we do that, right? Okay, so we'll build all of this. This is going to be a lot. And then out of this comes our storage for, I'm just going to put it straight in here. And what we'll do is we'll just run, that straight through there. And that, no. We'll just run that straight through there. That should be useful. This one will be iron, and we're probably gonna do a second one straight in there, again being iron. Okay, there we go. So we'll build all of that, and I guess that's gonna be the end of this episode. Storage and logistics is done. There's still a lot to be done over here. This should hopefully boost our supply of these guys. Oh, and I guess this stuff, hang on, that stuff is secondary parts there. Okay, so we need to be a little bit more careful with these conveyors. They cost a lot of money. Blast furnace has no recipe. So let's quickly set a recipe over here. This one is going to be that. Thank you very much. And this one is going to be that as well. So it's going to start moving straight away. We do need to probably assign slag to be dumped as well. So slag is allowed. It is allowed to be dumped over here. So slag will start filling that up as well. Okay, good stuff. I think that is a reasonable approach. So we're starting to see some stuff going on here. I guess let's deliver here. I guess this might not be accessible anymore. So we'll quickly just assign some Unity to get those things working. But I guess this is what we're doing. Okay, good stuff. So we're waiting on a little bit more but our conveyors are kind of ready to go. So we're going to start seeing iron plates come out. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's going to be good. That's going to be really good. What I will do is I will remove this recipe over here so that this guy is only going to kind of sort out our other stuff for the time being. And then hopefully we'll start doing some upgrades here as well. So slowly we're getting some stuff, getting a move on with some stuff. There's obviously a fair bit happening here, and we would want to, so now we're starting to dump some more stuff over here. We would want some forward fuel because the guys are going quite a distance to get the fuel going. Here we go. Get some more stuff. We can get some more vehicles and the likes with that. Coal is being produced. We need some other stuff as well now. And we've got storage and logistics. Let's have a bit of a look. There's a bit of advanced stuff here that we can still do. But anyway, getting there. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. As this is a new series, it really does help out if you do go ahead and hit that button and share it around so that we can get a little bit more people watching it and get the algorithm to give us a bit of love. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, again, please hit that button and do leave your comments down below. Are you playing the latest update? Have you got the trains yet? Are they as cool as they look? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.